Put
Am I on the right page? Are we doing 53? Are we on page 53? Okay, no.
48, Mr. Putte.
48. 48, page 48. Oh, okay. So where were we?
Number 8.
Number 8. So number 8 says ingaba utata let me quickly ask Miss Blecker to record the session. Just a moment, guys.
It is being recorded.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see that. Okay, number 8. Number 8. Ingaba utata uyakwazi ukusebenzisa i-computer? Does dad know how to use a computer? The correct answer is no. He doesn't know how to use a computer. So what do we say? How do we say that in isiXhosa? Guys?
I just wrote down hi yena akakwazi, but I don't know what else I need to write there.
Hayi akakwazi ukusebenzisa i-computer. Can you see my answer?
Yes, Mr. Putte.
Okay. Number 9. Number 9 is ingaba inkwenkwe iyakwazi ukubaleka ngamendu ngesantya? The answer is no. He's not able to run fast. So the correct answer is hayi. The correct answer is hayi kwazi ayikwazi ukubaleka ngamendu ngesantya. Number 10. Niza kutya e-restaurant na? The correct answer is yes, we are going to eat in a restaurant. So in isiXhosa we say ewe siza kutya e-restaurant. Ewe siza kutya e-restaurant. Number 11. Amantombazana ayathanda ukutya i-chips. The answer is no, they don't like eating chips. Okay, let me just let you know this. We can leave out amantombazana because amantombazana is a subject noun. We can include amantombazana if you want to, or take it out. We can say hayi amantombazana akathandi kutya ii-chips, or we can say hayi akathandi ukutya ii-chips. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes. So we can choose to include the subject noun, or not use it at all, just start at akathandi. So the subject noun is optional. Let me put it in brackets. The same as in the previous answer. You can just say hayi ayikwazi ukubaleka ngamendu ngesantya, or you can say hayi inkwenkwe ayikwazi ukubaleka. It's up to you. And the question, of course, the instruction. If the instructions in the exam says do not include the subject noun, then you will study at akakwazi. You don't have to rewrite inkwenkwe and yeah. So number 12 is asking abafana bayakwazi ukuqhuba. Do the young men know how to drive a car? The correct answer is yes, they know how to drive a car. So in Xhosa we say ewe. I'm putting abafana in brackets. Abafana bayakwazi ukuqhuba imoto. Um, 13, right? Otishala bayakwazi ukugcina abantwana. The answer is yes, they are able to look after the children. So in isiXhosa we say ewe. Otishala bayakwazi ukugcina abantwana. Stop me if there's anything you don't understand. Number 40, unabo abantwana, do you have children? The answer is no, I don't have children. In isiXhosa we say oh sorry, I copied the English answer. So in isiXhosa we say hayi andinabo abantwana. Number 15, banemisebenzi na? Do the women have jobs? The answer is no, they don't have jobs. So the answer is hayi. Hayi. I'm putting abafazi again in brackets so that you know that it's optional. Hayi, comma, abafazi abanayo. Abanamisebenzi. Number 16. Number 16, amahlwempu. Okay, it's supposed to be anazo impahla zokunxiba, but let's roll with it. It's amahlwempu banazo impahla zokunxiba. The correct answer is no, they do not have clothes. So no is hayi. Hayi. Amahlwempu in brackets. Again, remember, you don't put the subject noun in brackets. I'm just putting them in brackets to show you that you don't have to you can choose to leave them out or write them. It's optional. It's up to you. If you it's hayi abanazo, okay. Hayi abanazo impahla zokunxiba. Hayi abafazi, sorry, hayi amahlwempu abanazo impahla zokunxiba, or hayi abanazo impahla zokunxiba. Those two answers are correct. 17. Abantwana banazo incwadi. Do the children have books? The answer is yes, they have books. So yes in isiXhosa is
Ewe.
it's ewe. Ewe. Finish the translation for me.
Ewe bonazo incwadi.
Ewe banazo incwadi. Or ewe abantwana banazo incwadi. I believe number 18 is the last one. Ninayo imali. Do you, plural, have money? No, we don't have money. So it's hayi asinayo imali. Okay, let's quickly look at number at B. Give the isiXhosa for the following sentences. Okay, you're supposed to translate the following sentences. Please fill in the following forms. I have to make a copy of your ID book. This is definitely not for your level. There's no way you can give translations for these. Okay. Please fill in the following forms. Nceda ugcwalise. The first one, nceda ugcwalise. Ugcwalise ezi form.
Is Neda please?
Come again?
Is Neda, is that please?
Yes, nceda is please.
Is that NCEDA?
NCED, yes. NCEDA, nceda ugcwalise ezi form. But in another context, please is ndicela, right? In a different context, please is ndicela. If I'm asking you to borrow me your pen, I will say ndicela undiboleke ipen. I can actually, in this context, I can also say nceda undiboleke ipen. Nceda also means help, so it's let me try and think of it. Nceda undiboleke ipen. Okay, you can use both ndicela and nceda. I wanted to think of situations where you can only use nceda or ndicela, but I can't think of any right now. But both nceda and ndicela means please. You can say nceda. You can say ndicela undiphe amanzi means
please can I have some water?
Please can I have some water? Or you can also say nceda undiphe amanzi. Ndicela is, I wouldn't say it's more polite because nceda is also okay. We use ndicela more often than nceda. That's the only difference.
And how is that spelled?
Ndicela is spelled. Let me write it down for you. It's Ndicela. Ndicela.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's do number 2. I have to take a copy of your ID book. It's a kufuneka ndenze ikopi yesazisi sakho. I doubt this is going to be in the exams, guys. This is not on your level. I doubt this section is going to be in the exams. But then it's in your study guide, so maybe they expect you to know this. I shall come back just now. Number 3, I shall come back just now. Ndiyabuya ngoku. Number 3 is ndiyabuya ngoku. Number 4 is clean sign here. Ndicela or nceda utyikitye apha. That's number 4. Number 5 is your application has been approved. Okay. Now let me use my dictionary for this one. I-application yakho yamkelwe. Is it yamkelwe? Iphumelele. Iphumelele. App. Isicelo sakho siphumelele. That's number 4. Isicelo sakho siphumelele. Sicelo. Sicelo. Number 6, you can come pick up your checkbook. Ungaza uzokuthatha ungaza uzokuthatha icheki yakho. Take this form to the cashier. Yisa le form kumthengisi. There's a cashier umthengisi. Let me just be sure.
Mr. Pute, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Number 5, where it says your application has been approved. In the words at the beginning of this chapter, it says has been approved is called yamkelwe.
Sorry?
At the beginning of this chapter, under all the translated words, the last word on the list, it says yamkelwe, which means has been approved.
Yamkelwe.
Yes. Should that not be in number 5's answer when it says your application has been approved? Should it not be isiXhosa yamkelwe?
Isicelo samkelwe. Yes. You can say that. Ukwamkela in isiXhosa is to welcome something, is to in that context you can use it to say to approve something. It's been approved. Yamkelwe. What I used is siphumelele. Ukuphumelela is to succeed. When you get a response saying isicelo sakho siphumelele, that means your application has been successful. So is pretty much the same thing. They are synonyms in this context. But I just scrolled up and looked at the thing. It's in page. Let me scroll up again. 40?
42.
42. I just saw that because I wanted to see what they are using for the cashier, what they are using to describe the cashier. So yes, we can use the word they are using in the study guide. I don't want you to I don't want to confuse you.
They do have cashier. Wulisi.
Yes, umhlawulisi. The cashier umhlawulisi, they are using that term. And I just saw that for the checkbook, they are using incwadi yecheki. They are doing the literal translation from kumhlawulisi. Kumhlawulisi. Okay. Let's quickly. Do you have any other questions?
No, just that one. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm curious. Remember, we just talked about plea. We just talked about ndicela and nceda. In page 42, which term are they using? Which term is used in page 42? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm just looking.
Oh.
They use nede for help.
Oh yeah, I see nceda for help. And I see for sign, they used saina, which is a borrowed term.
It's fine. We'll use the proper one and maybe get an extra mark.
No, I would suggest that you use all the using. Remember, they are the ones who will be marking your exam. So use the terms they are using. I think they are using nceda for. They are only using nceda for please. I don't see ndicela anywhere. So it would be wise for you to. Okay, it's actually there is cela uku, meaning you can, ndi in cela. Cela is the root, is the stem. So ndi is I, and bacela is they are. Sicela is we are. Like the persons, you know how to write verbs using the persons, right? Ndicela is I am asking. Bacela they are. Sicela we are. Ucela you are, or he is, or she is. Okay. Um Number 8. Let's quickly do number 8 because I want to go to unit 8. I hope number 8 says, I hope they will not waste time. Ndiyathemba abazi kuchitha ixesha. Ndiyathemba abazi kuchitha ixesha. Number 9 says, I'm in a hurry. Number 9 is ndingxamile. Number 10 is, I want to withdraw money. Ndifuna, I want, ndifuna ukhupha or ukutsala imali. Okay, so can we now go to activity 2 in page 52. Guys?
Yes.
Okay. In page 52, activity 2 says, after working through the dialogue in page 51, try to find the isiXhosa version of the English verbs given in the table below. Now write them down in the table as illustrated. You'll see number 1 is I went. In isiXhosa, I went is ndiye. So what is we went if I went is ndiye? Apply your knowledge of the persons here. I went, we went.
Is it siye?
That's correct. It's siye. Baye is they went. Uye is he went or she went. Or you went. Yeah. So number 3, we looked at. Can we quickly go find we looked at in the Xhosa dialogue? What is to look in isiXhosa?
Sibuka.
Sibuka, yes. So in say, okay, let me just highlight it. Guys,
Yes, we can hear you. You're going to highlight it.
I've highlighted Sibuke.
We don't.
Okay, go sibuke impahla entsha yasebusika, meaning we looked at winter clothes, new winter clothes. We drank is sisele.
Is it not sipunga? What is sipunga?
Oh, yeah, sipunga. And sorry, I answered that without going to the dialogue. Sisela, ukusela is to drink, ukupunga is to drink, but ukupunga only applies to drinking tea and coffee. You can only use ukupunga when drinking hot beverages. You cannot say you upunga a drink or water, amanzi. But the correct answer is sipunge, because we drank tea, sorry. So yeah. Did you take nikupile? So did you play? I believe it's nidlalile. I believe it's yeah. Slindile says nidlalile iloto na. We lost. Let me check again. We lost.
Suyusizwe, siwe.
So isiwe, yes. That means we lost. And the last one, did you buy? We tengile na, but let me double check. Did you buy? Did you buy? Nizitengile ilegese. Did you buy sweets? Nizitengile ilegese. So it's nizitengile. Any questions?
All good, thanks.
Okay, activity 3. We did this 2 weeks ago, the long forms and the talking about past tense, the perfect tense. Remember we said you see the tense by the suffix ile or e. I don't know if you still remember. Go back to your notes and you will see this. So the first one, activity 3 says, answer the following questions. When Z, what did you do? In the same way as the first example given in A, and form of the like again, the short form is the suffix e, the suffix il, so you just add the long form. You add the prefix ndi to the root and change the suffix to ile. For instance, the first one, it's ndi plus hamba equals ndihambile. Si plus hamba equals sihambile. Right?
Yes, Mr.
So I think we would be wasting time if we did this, because just add the suffix the prefix ndi plus the root and change the suffix to ile. Instead of ndifunda, you say ndifundile, meaning I read. Ndiculile, I sang. Ndisebenzile, I worked. Ndiphekile, I cooked. Ndivuka, I woke up. Sorry, ndivukile, I woke up. Ndithethile, I spoke. And sihambile is we left. Sifundile is we read. So like you know already, si means we. So B, A, in A you add the suffix ile, the long form. In B you just add the you add a, the suffix a to the root. Like in the first one, there's ndi plus ya, ndiya edolopini. Now you change it to the perfect tense, ndiye edolopini. Does that make sense?
Yes, Mr. Pute.
So the second one is ndifunde isiXhosa. I read isiXhosa, or I studied isiXhosa. The third one is ndifundise abantwana, meaning I taught children. The fourth one, ndiphunge iti, meaning I drank tea. You just change the suffix to a. You just substitute a with a, and you're good to go. Guys, I don't wanna skip these activities if I don't make sense. So if you want me to explain further, let me know. Activity 4.
I'm okay, Mr. Pute.
All right. So activity 4 says answer the following questions in the remote past tense as given in the example below. So now we're dealing with the remote past tense. Wenzeni umfana? Wabaleka. This happened long time ago. Wabaleka. Remember the persons we did with sa, ba. Well, I don't know the date, but I think it was 2 weeks back. Yeah. So let's do the first one is an example, right? They've already done that for us. Wenzeni umfana? Wabaleka. He ran away. So the second one is benzeni abazali. What did the parents? They went to work. They went to work. Okay, I'll write that one down for you. Baya emsebenzini. Baya, they went the following question is senzeni edolopini. What We drank coffee. Saphunga ikofu. Or sasela ikofu. Saphunga or sasela ikofu. The following question is benzeni abantwana evenkileni. What did the children do at the shop? They bought sweets. Bathenga ilekese. Bathenga ilekese. They bought sweets. I hope you can still see my my answers. The following question is nenzeni eposini. What did you do at the post office? Is we collected or first the post. Silande, salanda, iposi. Salanda, iposi. Or satata. No, let's not use satata. Salanda, iposi. Are you okay, guys, with activity 4?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Activity 5 says underline the perfect stems. The perfect stems. Oh, sorry. The underlined perfect stems are all useful in conversation and together with the appropriate subject, other sentences. Try to form a few such sentences. The underlined perfect sentences are all useful in conversation and together with the appropriate subject concord, they can be used productive sentences. Try to do okay. All right. The first one, asleep as in you are asleep in the state of lying down. Okay. How do you say I am asleep in isiXhosa? Look at the stems in the perfect stems in activity 5. We need to apply our knowledge of the subject concords, our knowledge of the persons, to say they are asleep, I am asleep, we are asleep, you are asleep, you are falling asleep, or so how do you say they are asleep?
Would it be ballet?
Balele is correct. You, plural, you are asleep.
Nalele.
No, it's nilele. N-I, nilele. Ulele is you are asleep, singular. You are asleep, or he is asleep, or she is asleep. So if you apply in activity 5, all you need to do is attach the subject concords as you know them, the then D, ba, u, ni, si. Silele means we. Balele, they are asleep. Yeah. So is it okay if we skip activity 5, or do you want us to apply the subject concords in all the perfect stems? Guys,
Let's skip it then, Mr. Pute.
yes. Remember, you only apply if you know the persons. You know they is ba, we is si, you plural is ni. You just attach the subject concord to the perfect stem, and it tells you, look, in the brackets you already have the translations, so you know what the stem means. You know nditiniwe is I am tired. Badiniwe is they are tired. Sitiniwe is we are tired. You just attach the subject concord to change the person, to change I and they. You change I to they to we to him, sorry, he, and he to she, yeah. Do we do this self-assessment in page 57?
Okay.
Okay. So number 1 is in A. Number 1 is wenzeni izolo, what did you do yesterday? Remember we're dealing with the perfect tense. So number 1 is wenzeni izolo, what did you do yesterday? The answer is I went to Johannesburg. How do we say I went to Johannesburg in isiXhosa?
Ndi something egoli.
Ndi?
I don't know
Come
what
again?
went, I don't know what went is.
Okay, guys, let me give you a couple of verbs that are very okay. Ukuya. We've been using ukuya throughout the ukuya is to go. To go. Ukufuna. To want. Which other verb has been used? Ukuthanda. To love. To love. Ukutya. Ukutya is to eat. Ukuhamba also means to go. So if you can just memorize these few verbs, because we've been using them throughout the study guide.
So ukuhamba and ukuya is to go.
Yes, ukuhamba and ukuya is to go somewhere.
So then what is to do?
To do is ukwenza. Ukwenza is to do slash make Do you have any other verbs you want me to translate?
To buy.
To buy is ukuthenga. Ukuthenga is to buy. Okay. So the first one is wenzeni izolo. What did you do yesterday? Is I went to Johannesburg. Can you translate that? I went to Johannesburg.
Would you say difuna igoli?
Come again?
Sorry, I used the wrong word. I said difuna, which is to want.
Yes. So use the other word.
Is it ndiamba?
Okay. Let me. In this context, ukuya. You can say your understanding of isiXhosa is gonna struggle with this, but you can say Ndihambe ndaya eGoli. But for someone in your on your level of understanding of isiXhosa, let's just use ndiye eGoli. Ndiye eGoli. Let me write it down for you. Ndiye eGoli. Do you understand how we got to ndiye?
Well, I suppose ukucha is to go, so ndiye is I went, I suppose.
Yes, I went to, because this is a perfect tense, right? Something just happened. Ukuya is to go. That's present tense. But what I'm asking is, do you know how we okay, what makes up the word ndiye?
I'm not sure.
In that word, there's ndi and, because ukuya, in the word ukuya, the root is ya. So we take the subject concord plus the root,
And we change the A to an E.
we change the A to an E because
It's in the past.
that's correct, because it's in the past. So if that was in the present tense, we would say ndiya eGoli, meaning I am going to Johannesburg. But because it's in the past tense, we say ndiye eGoli. If that had happened a long time ago, we would change the subject concord ndi to nda. It would be ndaya eGoli, meaning I went to Johannesburg a long time ago. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about the perfect tense. So number 2 is, sorry, yeah, number 2. It's number 2. Wenzeni khona pa or paya? The answer is I wanted to buy a new car. I wanted to buy a new car. How do we say that in isiXhosa?
Ndifuna ukuthenga imoto.
Ndifuna ukuthenga imoto.
Yes.
But that's in the present tense. What you just said is I want to buy a car. The sentence we are translating says I wanted to buy a car.
Is it difunile or something?
It's ndifune ukuthenga imoto. Ndifune ukuthenga imoto. But later when you later on you learn that you will learn to say bendifuna ukuthenga. But for now, that's just gonna confuse you. So for now, let's use the rules, which is changing the suffix e, the suffix a to e, to show that the verb is in the past tense. So ndifune ukuthenga imoto. Are you following?
Yes.
Okay, so number 3 is uyithengile, did you buy it? I really bought it, brother. So I really bought. Let's leave out I really. Let's leave out really. Let's just say I bought it. Just translate I bought it. What is I?
Is it Ditenga?
Ndithenga is present tense. It's I am buying.
And Dikatenga?
No. Okay. It's ndithengile. Remember, it's the suffix that it's the suffix ile that tells you that this is in past tense. Long form versus short form. Remember that short form it's e, long form it's ile. So in this instance, we have added ile. Ndithengile.
And then would you have Buti next to it?
Would you?
Have Buti, because it says Ditengeli brother.
Yes. Okay. Let's translate the whole thing. Remember I said just translate I bought it. So that's what I just translated because I didn't want to confuse you with the I really bought it, brother. So now I'm going to translate the whole thing. Ndiyithengile. Ndiyithengile. Nyani. Mntakwethu. Slash. Bhuti. Now there's the complete translation. So number 4. Uyephi ngemoto entsha? Where did you go with in the new car? Where did you go with slash in the new car? The answer is I went to my friends. I went to my friends. How do we say I went to my friends in isiXhosa? Guys,
Well, dear is I went, but I'm not sure what friends are in Xhosa.
okay, translate the part that you can translate for me. Do the part that you are able to do.
Well, I went would be dear, dear.
Yeah. Okay. Remember what I said about going to persons versus going to people versus going to places. Remember what I said yesterday? Using ku versus using e.
No, I don't remember what you said about that. Sorry.
Okay, in isiXhosa, if you're saying I went to, you will say ndiye edolophini. If you're saying I went to my friends, ndiye kumhlobo wam. I went to my friend. You use ku when you talking about going to visit people or to meet with people or whatever. If you're gonna use somebody's name, you use ku. If you're gonna use a place, I went to the library. Ndiye library. Ndiye garage. Ndiye America or whatever. So here we will use ku ndiye kumhlobo wam. I went to my friend. Let me look at the friends. So that's plural. Ndiye kubahlobo bam. Kubahlobo. A friend is umhlobo. Batheni abahlobo bakho? What did your friends say? They were happy. Bebevuya. Bebevuya. Okay, we have 15 more questions. 15 more minutes. Let's quickly do B. B has 10. Change the following sentences into perfect tense. Recently completed actions baya edolopini, they go to town. Yesterday they went to town. Izolo baye edolopini. It's baya, now it's baye. You just replace a with an e, baye edolopini. Number 2, ndizama ukufunda isiXhosa. I tried to learn isiXhosa. Yesterday I tried to learn isiXhosa. Izolo ndizame ukufunda isiXhosa. Izolo baye edolophini. Izolo izolo ndizame ukufunda isiXhosa. Number 3, sithenga impahla. We buy clothes. Izolo, yesterday we bought clothes. Izolo sithenge impahla. Izolo sithenge impahla. You just replace the a with an e. Sithenge impahla. Now do number 4 for me. Ndibona abantu abaninzi. Yesterday I saw many people. Do number 4 for me, please.
Would it be Dibona with the E on the end?
Izolo.
Now, would it be Dibona with the E on the end? Dibone.
Yes, that's correct. Izolo ndibone abantu abaninzi. All you change is the A. You replace the A with an E. Number 5 is Tina sihamba ngeteksi. Izolo Tina sihambe ngeteksi. Izolo Tina sihambe ngeteksi. Amadoda amamela umculo. Yesterday we no. Amadoda amamela umculo. Oh, on Sunday the men listen to jazz. Ngecawe on Sunday. Ngecawe amadoda amamele umculo we-jazz. Do the following for me. Number 7, sitya ipizza e-Romans. On Sunday, we ate pizza at Romans. Do number 7 for me.
Would it be sitye?
Yes, it's ngecawe sitye ipizza eRomans. So the same thing happens with number 8, number 9, and number 10. You just okay. Let's do the remaining 3. Siva ingoma kaZahara, ngomvulo sive ingoma kaZahara. Wena usebenza kakhulu. On Monday, you worked hard. Wena usebenze kakhulu. Ngomvulo wena usebenze kakhulu. The last one. Nibhala imizuzu hlanganiso. On Tuesday, you wrote the minutes. NgoLwesibini,
Is it nibale?
NgoLwesibini nibhale nibhale imizuzu yenhlanganiso.
You didn't change the A to E in your typing. Is that just an error?
Did not change?
In your answer, must it be nibala or nibale?
Oh, sorry, I didn't change the A. Sorry, it's nibhale. Nibhale. Nice catch, thank you. Nibhale imizuzu yenhlanganiso. I believe that was the last one. Yeah. Do we have time to do C? We have 5 minutes left. What is C asking? Change the following sentences into remote tense action completed some time ago. Relatively speaking. Remote inhlanganiso ngomthandazo. They opened the meeting with a prayer. Last year they opened the meeting with a prayer. Ngonyaka odlulileyo bavule umthandazo. Inhlanganiso ngomthandazo.
I think we should carry on tomorrow.
Come again?
I think we should carry on tomorrow with C. It's my brain is a bit frazzled.
Okay. Let's do C tomorrow and try to do the the rest of the exercises if it's possible. But we've already done that question paper. I hope you can, if you scroll up, I believe there are links to that session. Yeah, so let's do what page is okay, we'll start from page 58 tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi, Mr. Joy. Mr. Joy. Mr. Joy, could you please save the session for me? Could you please save the session, please?